Tondo
Impasto. All right. We're live.
Yeah, well,
Yes, and I really hope that we can be heard.
yeah.
As you can see here, the audio is moving, so
So I hope everything is okay.
yeah, it should be, because we ran that test, so you know, I don't know why there's no way to see about the audio, but maybe maybe we can ask somebody to look
Yeah,
and just see if it's working. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, who can we ask? Well, Sarah is working, I guess. today.
Yeah, she's back to work.
Maybe Eric, maybe is probably working too.
Yeah, he is. Well, I can see this is moving, so.
All right. All right. Well, chin chin.
Chin chin. Welcome to Tondo Impasto. I'm Amy,
I'm cross.
and this is our last preview. And then tomorrow we start
Yeah.
officially.
Yeah.
And we had a great conversation yesterday. You told some very funny stories. We opened up a box live on camera. One of the letters that was in there had martenitsi, which is like, you know, you can't make that up.
No.
When I told Jeff, he said, no one's going to believe it. I said, that's what's happening every time. So we are going to be cataloging over 1,000 pieces of artwork, and we're going to do it live stream and show you the whole process of, well, we're going to photograph, we're going to measure dimensions, we're going to discuss what the condition is of each piece, we're going to create a database, and it will be preserved. So
Yeah.
it's a big project.
It's huge.
It's huge. It's going to keep us both busy till the rest of our life,
Probably. Yeah.
right? So we're going to basically do it Monday through Friday for the most part.
Yeah.
And unless, you know, some kind of something comes up, but it shouldn't be.
I hope not.
So a couple of things from yesterday's box, we hope you guys can hear us, is this, which is from your grandfather. And I have it on the close-up here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And I asked Claudio, what is it? You know? And here's what he said. So that one that we're looking at is from, which one is that? We have 1913, 1877. Is that a tree by a river?
Yeah.
No, this is the tree by the river. Okay, wait a second. So that one is called listopad. No, that was not listopad. That one is Slet Zahud Slunce, after sunset. This one here.
Yeah.
And it says Kraj Grad Pazarjik. So that means somewhere at the end of the town, Pazarjik.
Yeah, that's the river Maritsa.
Oh, okay. Great. So it's a tree by the river, bare winter reflected in the water, and it has his signature. So we know that, you know, this is basically confirming he was actively painting landscapes.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But the thing is that this almost doesn't look like if you look at it, it's not the original painting. And what Claudio thinks, he believes that they are photographic reproductions of original oil paintings. maybe.
It's possible.
And then they're mounted on these presentation boards, like that. There's like a coating on it.
Yeah.
That's likely the photographic emulsion surface, a gelatin silver print. So this was a standard portfolio practice in the early 20th century Europe. Have your paintings professionally photographed, mount the prints on cardstock, and annotate them with title, dates, and signature. The handwritten titles and signatures on the board, not on the artwork surface, supports this being a labeled portfolio. So we don't know whether the original survived or not. But we have these, I think they're like little reproductions. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's gotta be.
It's got to be something like that, right? Anyways, this is proof that Ivan painted, your grandfather.
Yeah.
And we knew about that World War I watercolor from 1916, and now we've got these. So the one that I just put in the close-up shot, this is interesting. If you can see it over here.
Yeah.
That's Saint Sophia, 1877. So this is depicting the Church of Saint Sophia in Sofia, one of the Bulgaria's oldest churches.
Yeah.
Okay, but the tall column is a minaret added during Ottoman rule when the church was converted to a mosque. So they put a minaret there, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
But it does not exist right now.
Yeah. So it was there
Yeah.
in 1877. So that's this one here, which
Yeah.
you can see on the.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? The building looks ruined, crumbled walls, rubble. This would be right around Russo-Turkish War of Liberation. Ivan may have painted this later from historical reference, or it could be a reproduction of an earlier work.
That's interesting. This is the first time I've seen all this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was showing him to you.
Yeah.
Like, but that minaret there
Yeah.
is interesting, right?
Unbelievable.
We also, we know about the history of, what was going on in Bulgaria and that they were under the Turkish rule.
Yeah.
One of the, so can you see some kind of, almost like somebody drew on it? That blue, can you see that? It says here, Claudio says, you can see brushstroke texture. This was a standard practice, to kind of put some something on it, because it looks like a blue.
It looks like a graphic to me, the way that reproduction is. So it's more colorful, in the real life.
So you think that this was that was it looks like little strokes. It doesn't look like a photograph.
No, this is not the real stuff, because he never did such a small pieces. It's got to be a big piece, and it's got to be a photograph.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, if you look underneath, it almost looks like there's a frame. So this is a picture of a painting.
Yeah.
Because I can see his signature here in the painting.
Yeah.
In this 1913. So this was a portfolio. Oh, wait a minute. It says something in the back. Let me take a picture of it and see if we can read it. Yeah, so he must have been making like a, I don't know if you can read that back there. Let's see. Can you tell what that is?
I can't read it.
I'm just going to, we're going to ask Claudio if it's possible to so I think it says Gorinov at the very bottom. Maybe Panagurish there or something. Yeah. You never saw this though,
No.
these like prints? It's not.
It's like a postcard, you know. From the original painting, they have a picture, and then they place it on that passepartout.
Right.
And it's almost like a postcard, you know.
You don't think it's part of a portfolio? Like when you show your...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, so let me take what's written here. And this is on the back of the okay. So let's just see what it says. But the other ones, this just has some boxes. Can't even tell. And then what does this say back here? Oh yeah, this says listopad. So this is like falling leaves. Yeah, so he must have, it looks like his writing. So I think he made these.
It's possible.
So the letters that we opened, before we move on, but okay, so what Claudio says is the back confirms written in pencil after sunset Pazarjik Ivan Gorinov old spelling. And there's a 3 at the top left. Likely numbering system suggesting these were part of a catalog portfolio series. So here's what I think they are. Professional photographic prints of Ivan's original oil paintings, mounted on presentation boards. This was the standard way that artists built portfolios in the early 20th century Europe. Photographer would shoot each painting in black and white, print it, mount it on cardstock, and the artist would annotate it with title, date, location, and signature in pencil on the board. So yeah, there you go. So the original paintings may or may not survive somewhere. I mean, maybe we have them. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. You know, since you brought everything.
Yeah, but we got to look. We got to look through it.
Well, maybe there's somebody's possession in their own apartment or house.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, you know, it says here that is showing that it was 3 years before he was on the Macedonian front.
Yeah.
You know, before he went to serve.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, that's interesting. Interesting just to add to the, you know. And what I did was I went to the Container Store.
Yeah.
And I bought these boxes. So these are like, here, I'll show you. This is one that's not got the stuff in it. It's just a box, but it's acid free.
Okay.
So you can store and protect these things.
All right.
You know what I mean? So that they don't get, yeah. I thought this was interesting. I think that's yours. That's your notebook. And then this is some sketches. Do you remember making those? Chris was asking about your Michael Jordan. Almost looks like you were like beginning to do some almost basketball shots.
Yeah. It's possible. I don't remember anything, to tell the truth.
It'll come back to you. It takes a little time, though, you know. I'm trying to find. There's a letter too that a couple of letters that I looked through and translated, and then one of them mentions that that your father was not feeling very well.
Yeah.
But the photographers were coming to take pictures of him for that catalog.
Uh-huh.
So the same catalog we've been talking about, let me show that catalog cover, is the one that your mother was writing a letter to all of us about.
Yeah, it's me, but I don't know. You see, finally I saw I signed it.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's show that one on the camera. These are cool. So these are just like sketchbooks. 1992. Yeah?
Yeah. And I don't know where this building is.
It seems like Miami, but it's not. Or like Las Vegas or something. I don't know. It was hard to tell.
It's interesting.
Did you sketch a lot? And what is NHBP or NVR?
I don't remember anything, to tell you the truth.
Well, maybe these are Powerball numbers.
That's interesting. I just saw my signature out there. I said, well, that's got to be me. And I don't remember when I did all this.
Well, 92 was one of the dates.
Yeah.
So 92 was before you moved back to Bulgaria.
Yeah, 94 I went to Bulgaria.
So did you take a trip maybe somewhere with those tall buildings, or was that Phoenix?
It's got to be. It's got to be Phoenix. Or maybe Vegas.
Right. Oh, well, it's just the first time you're seeing it, so that's why it's probably like a little bit shocking, because it's like harder to see what it is, you know? But yeah, well, so from these letters, there's some very good information that's confirming everything that we're trying to put together and that we're thinking. Yeah. So, so we have, so we've got one of the letters that your mother talks about this book that she was working on with your Aunt Ruja.
Yeah.
The one that we saw in that photo from Italy. We have that picture, if I can find it here. Or maybe we don't. Anyways, so she's describing that she was working on this book for 15 years. And I have the book.
Wow.
So we got to try to maybe publish that. It is called The Ceramics of the Bulgarian Land from 4000 BC to present day.
Wow.
And I remember the professor, when we were working on the 100, celebration, she said, this is a treasure that you have to, work on. It was so much going on at that moment. I couldn't focus on that, but it's good because she's actually talking about working on it and that they were collecting things. She said that she is describing his enormous body of material covering 4000 BC to present day. She says they've been collecting documentary materials for this project for 15 years. So since roughly 1972, she says, working intensely from 8 in the morning until midnight.
Yeah. That's how she was.
Yeah. And then about Boris, she says that his health isn't great, but he goes to the villa every day and doesn't let a day pass without drawing and painting. And then she talked about the exhibition that year, which is lining up with the NDK concert exhibition that we found the invitation to.
Yeah.
So all the things, with these letters, we can kind of put it together like, like I was saying, like detectives with all the clues. And then about me, she says, oh, Amy's learning 2 languages simultaneously. It's very nice at home that you speak Bulgarian. The Bulgarian language is a treasure.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. And then she compares the changes in the family to what's happening politically. So she talked about perestroika.
Yeah.
And saying that everything will be done the new way for both them and in the broader world. So kind of interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have to kind of, go through it all and see. But the only other one that I thought was a fun one is there's another letter where she writes that from the photos, I see you changed a lot with that beard and sideburns. And then she says, you look very much like the Bulgarian national revival heroes who fought for the freedom of the people. You've become very handsome. And then something about Blashka being beautiful.
Yeah.
So do you think that was her or your dad? Who would be comparing you to the heroes of the freedom fighters?
Well, because they all had beards and mustache and,
Anyways, so, it's interesting. But today, after we finish up here, we got to get some photos and just start putting those paintings finally
Okay.
into the inventory. Anything else you want to share?
No, because I'm just shocked with all this stuff that, that I did, and I don't remember when, how, why. But sometimes I do that. Then I had a painting one day that I saw in Bulgaria. I said, well, that's a very interesting painting. It was on a wall. And the guy said, well, that's yours. I said, you got to be joking. He said, yeah. Don't you remember you gave it to me, and so and so. I said, my God, I forgot about it. So making compliments to my paintings, which I never do. And, it was so unusual for me to find out that I did something that, it was nice after a while to see it. And I don't remember when I made it and why I gave it to him. So
it means that you're in the moment. You
Yeah.
know, you're doing something in the moment, and then you don't keep
Yeah.
thinking about it. You just let it go. It's in the past, which is a pretty Zen way to live. Like,
so yeah, that's how I was shocked with all this. So there's some very interesting sketches over here. I said, well, why did I do that for? And, probably I had an idea to do it in paintings or something like that, and I forgot about it.
yeah.
Just
But I'm pretty sure there's more.
possible.
Yeah, because we just did one box. There's more though.
Yeah.
There's more, but I think some of these might be your your father's. I mean, this looks like these skizzy with the Bulgarian ones. I think are your 1983.
Yeah, that's got to be my father.
These are just like little sketchbooks. It says. 1984. So Vanya.
Oh, that's Yova.
Okay.
Yova did that.
All of them or some of them?
Probably all of them because it's his.
He's also.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Whose is what? There's one letter where it's just one page, and then we're missing some pages, so hopefully we'll find them.
See, he made a sketch of Dadu Boris, Yova.
Oh, okay, all right.
84.
All right.
Yeah, that's Yova.
All right, so some of this stuff was probably left behind. I know I gave him some of his paintings back, so I don't know. Anyways, I mean, there's just a lot of different things to go through, so. United States of America. Notary Public. Arizona. Invitation to visit United States. Cross for Yova.
Oh, when
Mother and father. So
Yeah.
you must have had to make an invitation.
Yeah.
So I guarantee to provide them with living quarters and full support during their visit in the U.S.
Yeah.
And see, you signed it here, 21st of April, 1987. Oh, look, Royal Dutch Airlines, KLM. So you must have had to do so remember I was asking you, well, how did they come? So you had to fill it.
Invitation and stuff like that. He has to go through all this. So that's how it's been doing at that time.
Yeah. Yep. This is probably one of Mom's books, Brain Power. To enhance your brain. Yeah. Oh, look at this ballet arabesque.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, these are kind of... So what was that?
Well, that's Margarita, my cousin.
Okay. She
She was the one that. Oh, here she is.
so she was a due to ballet school or something like. Yeah, there she is.
So
there.
they're all the ballerinas, and she passed away real young.
Right.
She had breast cancer.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
And then look at this. That's your business card.
Yeah, it's a mosaic.
I don't know where that mosaic is, but
I don't know either.
we got to figure it all out.
Well, maybe somebody got it.
Well, we'll have a timeline when you did what, and then we'll put it together. What's where and who has what. So it's all. Here are the ballerinas on the cover. You can see it.
Oh, where did it go?
I don't know. We got to figure out how to sort these. But anyways, that's what we got. Lots of pictures. I don't know if this is like, from your family or from Mom's family. So, it's just the other thing.
No, that's got to be from much before that. That's probably my father's or my grandfather. Yeah, the way they're dressed, it's like in 18th century,
Yeah, that's an old one. Let me put it over here in a close-up. Oh, there's a year, 1930.
Yeah, you see?
Let's go to the close-up.
That's got to be my grandfather.
It's just a little bit. Camera needs to go down. There we go. But who's the person in the middle dressed in white? Is that like the teacher or something? Or?
It's got to be a teacher or somebody. But maybe he is out there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we will just start with the paintings, and if we start getting lost in this, it's like, we're going down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
It's too much. I think we have to like stay focused and Godspeed. Any other thoughts?
No, I'm just all these memories, trying to get them back, and I can't.
Well,
Too much, it's overwhelming.
it is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like that show, This Is Your Life,
Yeah.
There's this and this and this and this. All right, well, hopefully it's a good kind of overwhelming and not a...
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
All right, well, shall we say ciao ciao? So you can...
Yeah, well, I hope it worked.
Yeah, I know, I did too. I think
Yeah.
should have. And, thank you for sticking with us for this final test. And then tomorrow we'll be up and running episode 1.
Okay, well, chin chin and ciao ciao to everybody.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day.
Tondo
Impasto.